What's up guys, welcome back to another vlog. Today I'm going to be talking about why it is so hard to get noticed on YouTube. So at the time of this video, this channel has 72 subscribers, which is not a lot. It's a very small channel and it's been around for a while, so it hasn't gotten noticed. But I do have another channel which is only 2 months old. It's at around 400 subscribers. It's at around 20,000, 30,000 video views. And it only has about 4 videos. So I know what gets noticed and what doesn't get noticed. Now this video is mainly focusing on the gaming community on YouTube because that is what this channel is about. That's what I want to do with YouTube. While my other channel is getting big, it's not really what I really want to do. I want to be a gaming commentator and a gaming video creator. And that's how I want to be known on YouTube. Here's the deal. Back in the day, back when YouTube was first starting, you could get noticed extremely easy. And the only thing you really had to do was have high quality content. People would be using Dazzles or Easy Caps and they wouldn't really have amazing video content. And if you had an HD PVR like a Hauppauge or whatever, you could get noticed very easily because you had HD content, and that's what people wanted to see. The first people to get HD PVRs were the first ones to blow up, and there's still channels today that are huge. And that's because they took advantage of the time period that they started their channel in. Nowadays, it's completely different, and here's why it's so hard to get noticed on YouTube. Because everybody has HD capture cards. Everybody's making great content. You may have amazing content that's different from other people's, but at the end of the day, everybody has amazing content. Everybody is their own person. They have their own personality, and they have people that like them for their personality. And there's millions of people out there trying to do the same thing. Even if your idea is different than a lot of people's, it doesn't mean you're gonna get noticed, because it's so hard to find you nowadays with the amount of people making video game content at such high quality. I'm not saying there's people out there that, well, there is people out there that have horrible quality content. I mean, it's gonna be HD, but the content itself sucks. And because they made videos at the right time period, yes, they did get huge. And then there's you with content that far surpasses theirs, but you don't have the viewers, and it's not fair. But that's because they took advantage of the time. Now, you can't take advantage of the time because the time we live in has millions of people making the same content and making the same quality content. It's at the same level. It might not be exactly the same, but it's at the same level. So here's a metaphor. If there's an anthill, okay, and let's say it's a huge anthill. It's like the biggest anthill ever, and there's 1,000,000 ants at this anthill, and every ant is just as big and black as the other ant. So they're all big and black. No, you know, I'm not talking about anything else. I'm talking about strictly ants. So if all these ants are identical, and you're an ant that's identical to all the other ants, and you walk up to the anthill, and there's somebody there with a magnifying glass, right? And he's looking at individual ants, and he has his favorites that he keeps watching. He's not gonna notice you walk into the scene. It's not gonna happen. He's not gonna be able to tell that he's not even gonna be able to tell that you exist because you blend in with everybody else. And that's the problem YouTube has today. There's so many people, at least the gaming community. Because my other channel, it's a skiing tutorial, freestyle skiing trick tutorial channel. It blew up because there's not really any channels doing that type of thing with skiing. If I try to do it with like skateboarding or snowboarding, it might be a different story, but with skiing, it's a little bit smaller of a group, a little bit smaller of a community, and it got pretty big. But with the gaming channel, there's millions of people making content. And this video isn't a way for you to separate yourself from those people, because I don't know that strategy. If I did, I wouldn't be sitting here with 72 subscribers. I'm just saying, the reason it's impossible, almost impossible, it's not impossible, but it's very difficult. The reason why it's very difficult to get noticed on YouTube is not because your content isn't good enough. It's because there's millions of people all making great content, and you're one of them. So at the end of the day, guys, don't think your content sucks. I mean, you probably put hours into each video, like I do, and that's awesome. That is awesome. But just know that it's gonna be hard at the beginning. Until you start getting a following, I would say around 100 subscribers. That's where I'm aiming right now. Once you hit there, it'll start building itself. You know, you can keep posting great content and it'll start building itself, and then you may get noticed. But don't think your content sucks, because it probably doesn't. It's amazing. There's just so many people out there. It's very difficult to get noticed on YouTube. I wish YouTube would implement something that would help new channels get noticed, and you know, they do promote bigger channels more often, and it kind of hurts the little guys. So maybe in the future we'll see something like that. But for now, guys, I just wanted to put my thoughts out there, give you a little analogy, and maybe give you hope that it's not your content that's not drawing in people, it's just the YouTube community in general. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, maybe even subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.